Israel and Hamas have agreed to a pause in their two-year war and the release of the remaining hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. A breakthrough greeted with joy and relief, but also caution. NBC's Matt Bradley has more from Tel Aviv.
Now I'm here in what Tel Avivians have been calling Hostage Square for the past 2 years, and now we're seeing, as opposed to the normal sorrow and grief, an enormous amount of gratitude and joy for what was just announced this morning, the first phase of that deal set to come into place within the coming days after Israel's government approves it potentially today. Now, again, we're hearing that Steve Witkoff, President Trump's top negotiator for the Middle East, is going to be on his way to Israel. That could happen as soon as today as well. And it's possible that he's going to be accompanied by President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who has been a major part of all of these negotiations dating back to President Trump's first term. So, what has been decided so far? It looks as though all of the hostages will be freed. According to Hamas, aid will then be rushed into the Gaza Strip, much needed aid that's contributed to the famine-like conditions there, or the lack of it. And then after that, we're going to see what sounds like a 72-hour period, or perhaps longer, where the Gazans, where Hamas are going to be recovering the bodies of those deceased hostages and gathering together those 20 hostages who are still thought to be alive. That will be a momentous and solemn occasion for this country, as they've waited for 2 years to see these hostages released. But this is not done yet. This is just the first phase, and there's still quite a bit of negotiations over very thorny issues that are left to be done. For example, whether or not Hamas will fully disarm. Both sides have been speaking about different aspects of that, and it sounds as though Hamas also wants some sort of role, as yet unclear, in determining how Gaza will be governed moving forward. Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's prime minister, has completely ruled out any Hamas role in the governance of Gaza going forward. But for now, these thorny negotiations and questions that are still left unanswered aren't bothering folks here. For them, there may be a lot of deciding and a lot of talking left to do, but there's a lot of celebrating to be done as well. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.